Etheria Academy. It's the only all-girls school in Kanai Ward.
An all-girls school. It sure looks nice.
I wonder what you mean by that.
What I want your help with is something that happened at the school 6 months ago.
Oh. Uh-huh. What kind of incident would take place at a school this pristine? There's no time.
Right, she's just some random girl that followed me.
Was such a cute
Kurumi
kind
Wendy.
person. Everyone
Wait, so
loved her,
Kurumi's her last name?
but one day,
Name's Wendy?
she was
Because if
found
that's her last
collapsed
name, that's
behind the
weird.
school. Her head was bleeding, and she was already dead by the time they found her. Soon after, her shoes were found on the school's rooftop. The peacekeepers and teachers all decided she'd committed suicide by jumping. But she never would have done that. We'd made plans to watch a movie together on our next day off.
If it wasn't suicide, then that means someone made it look that way. Do you have any idea who would do that?
Yes. I think the theater club may have something to do with it.
The theater club?
Aiko was a member. The theater club is very active at our school. We have regular performances with live audiences. Aiko was super popular and had lots of fans. She was overflowing with talent. And yet...
Did something happen with the theater club?
competition's fierce in the club. Aiko said everyone's always on edge. They all competed to be the leading role. Aiko was often chosen as the main lead for performances, and she was harassed because of it.
Was what she went through hard on her?
Please don't misunderstand. Aiko wouldn't commit suicide just because of that. She always told me with bright eyes about being an actress someday. I think someone thought they couldn't be the star as long as Aiko was around, and took her out of the picture.
You think she was murdered by someone in the theater club?
I don't want to believe it, but...
By the way, was there a suicide note?
no. There was no message of any kind left behind.
But the Peacekeepers declared it a suicide, right? What was their reasoning?
Just that her shoes were placed together neatly on the roof. They spoke to a few theater members and called it a day.
Huh? That's it?
The peacekeepers were eager to remove the body. They said it would rot quickly in the rain. They didn't want to draw too much attention because a lot of families from Amaterasu send their kids to this school. It's obvious they treated it as an ordinary suicide to close the case as quickly as possible. They're trying to make what happened to Aiko disappear.
Are the Peacekeepers covering up the incident? But if that's the case, then it's more likely that it was a murder. I still don't have enough information, so I can't say anything for sure yet.
Please find out the truth about Aiko's death. If you do,
Aiko's death.
I'll give you all the information I have. Everything I know about Kanai Ward. So please, lend me your help. I have to know the truth, no matter what.
She's just a high school girl, so I don't expect her to have much crucial information. But after hearing this, I can't ignore her. The Peacekeepers obviously didn't investigate the case at all. I can't allow her friend's death to be swept under the rug. Someone has to take this seriously. If the adults around her won't help her, then at the very least, the detective should. Otherwise, there's no point for detectives to even exist.
You're really gonna accept this request? It sounds like a waste of time to me.
All right, I'll investigate it.
Huh? Really? Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Oh,
The ghost or Shinigami followed me.
I better get to class.
Interesting.
Can we meet again here after school to do the investigation together?
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, I'll head back to class for now. Oh, I almost forgot about something super important. If you don't mind, could you tell me your name?
I wonder if she's going to be a
I'm
villain.
Coco Head.
You know, I'm sure she's integral to the case,
I'm so happy to
but
have
I'm
finally
curious
met
as like, is she a
detective.
bad guy?
Wait!
A
I need
villain
to
of
tell
some
you
sort?
I'm not a master
I don't know
detective.
yet.
I'm off to
We'll
class.
know until it starts. Continue.
Aw, she totally thinks you're a master detective. Isn't that fraud?
It's not fraud. Besides, if I can solve the case, the outcome's the same whether I am one or not.
People call that splitting hairs, you know? You really think you can solve anything without the help of yours truly? Besides, this is an all-girl school. How do you plan to investigate anything here?
Well,
See, you're at a dead end already, just like your entire life. You aren't gonna accomplish much at this rate, except maybe making that ugly girl cry so much she gets even uglier.
why are you being so mean? Whatever, just leave me alone. I can do this without your help.
I'll leave you alone, all right? You're not getting my help here. I hope you get cursed.
She's right. It'll be hard to investigate inside a school. An all-girls school, no less. Even with Kurumi's help, I doubt I'll get permission to conduct an investigation. Plus, the incident was 6 months ago. There'd be nothing left at the crime scene. Oh, wait! Halara's Forte could help! But then again, even post-cognition can't be used unless we're right at the crime scene. And to get Halara's help, I'd go even further into debt. I can't afford to do that. What do I do? Is there anyone else I can ask? I know! Fubuki's a woman, so she can go into the girls' school. If she pretends she's a student and hangs out with Kurumi, we could access the school for our investigation. Wait, Fubuki is with Halara right now. She's busy with more important work. I can't ask her to come over here and help. I'll
Echo?
ask Chief Yako. Oh, I forgot. He told me to go shopping. He's going to yell at me again. He'll be fuming if he learns I took another case. He's already told me to stay out of trouble.
Oh,
He's
never
the
mind.
last person I can talk to. Maybe Vivia will give me some advice. But I have a feeling he won't budge even if I talk to him. I don't know what Vivia's forte is either. Maybe there's a better person to talk to.
Really? This person.
That's right! Tetsuhiko's forte! Disguising as a school faculty member would make the investigation easy.
Oh, that's right.
Want to sneak into a girls' school? First you were a fraud, now you're a pervert too.
I haven't decided to sneak in yet. Who knows? I might get permission. But I should still talk to Tetsuhiko, even though I don't know if he'll help me out. Hang on. If I was to ask Tetsuhiko for help, where could he be? Maybe he's moving around the city in disguise. I don't know if I can find him, but maybe I should head back there for now. I remember him saying something about lots of cute girls being in Ginma District, so he might be there. came all the way back to Ginma District. Where did Desuhiko go? He said he's off to pick up girls. Do legwork. But he mentioned something about cuties. I guess I'll hit the streets and find out if he talked to any women.
Attention!
A shortly detected. Go and find him.
Might as well give it
Use
a
to
go.
gather clues and talk. HP.
Where did Desuhiko go? Maybe I should ask around and see if anyone's seen him.
You want to sneak into an all-girls school that badly?
Excuse me,
Yeah,
yes, something.
I wasn't interested, so I don't really remember. After I rejected him, he crossed the
A red raincoat and blue...
Nope.
I
I don't know how else to phrase this.
right.
Hey!
Yes.
Oh.
Whoa! You!
I see.
My hair's getting...
Excuse me, did you...
Now that you mention it,
I've been looking for him. Do you...
he was wearing a red coat. I got him to go away. Then he walked toward...
I see.
If you know him, can you...
Oh... Excuse...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he was wearing black. If he had any
don't
accessories
remember.
on, I think I would have noticed it.
I see. So he...
I ignored him and he left. I think he. Anything else?
That's all. Thank you for your...
I might not mind helping you here and there if you came running to me once in a while.
Excuse me, but
The one in a red coat? Yes.
I've been trying to find him.
He...
I...
Sorry I couldn't help. I told him I like people who can dance. So he said he was...
He said he was going to practice dance.
Sure thing.
That's nice. I don't know where the dance whatever is, but
Say,
That's true.
All right, that's. Is there?
Is that Desuhiko?
Desu? He?
Sorry.
What are you?
Is that...
Huh?
Did I get the wrong person?
Damn. The rookie. Of all people, saw through my disguise.
Thank goodness. It was Desuhiko after all.
What do you want from me, rookie? Don't tell me you're dragging me back to the agency. Oh, you can't restrain me. I am the champion of freedom. You want to tell me what to do? You're on. Just try and make me.
That's not why I'm here. I mean, there's something I need your help with.
Huh? Help? With what?
Well... So, what do you think? Would it be too difficult?
Great job, rookie. That's awesome.
Huh?
An all-girl school, huh? Just hearing that divine phrase can purify my soul, transforming me into a saint. All right, I'll gladly help you out. I, the superstar detective, am at your service.
Huh? You'll really help?
Oh, come on, we're pals, aren't we? My man, let's talk like the old buddies we are.
Huh?
Anyway, there's still time before class is out. All right, let's go eat. My treat?
No way! I mean, are you sure?
Don't be shy. Just follow me, rookie. So, what does the girls' school smell like? Come on, tell me, man.
This guy's ulterior motives aren't so ulterior. Gross. I wish all humans would just die.
Now that I've found Yasuhiko, all that's left is to head for Etheria Academy. Once we enter the school, we'll be there for a while. I better wrap up any other business I have now.
Huge. Oh, okay. Game first.
Wow, look! They're everywhere. High school girls so young and cute! Woo-hoo-hoo. This is heaven.
Should I really have brought him here?
Oh, Yuma! Yuma, you really came! I was nervous throughout my classes, thinking you might have stood me up.
I wouldn't ditch you like that. I'll see the job you requested of me to the very end.
I knew I could count on a master detective.
About that. Listen, the truth is...
Wait, Yuma, something's wrong. There's a suspicious person over there.
Oh, that's my senior. Or a friend, I guess.
Huh? Is he also a master detective? He's not what I expected. Why is he staring at the other students?
He's preparing to use his forte, I think.
Huh? Oh, what's up? Are you talking about me? You must be Kurumi. I heard all about you from Yuma. I'm the superstar detective Desuhiko Thunderbolt. Whoa! Nice to meet you.
You know what
Sure.
also doesn't make sense
Know
is
about
like
the
his name is
details of the job.
Thunderbolt, but has nothing to
If
do with his
possible,
power
I'd like to see where
whatsoever.
it happened in person. Do you think we can get inside?
So you're starting the investigation. It may be hard for an outsider to get in the school. Even family members can't enter without a teacher's permission.
Well, looks like you're in trouble already. But I've come fully prepared to save my lost little kittens. Just watch. Whoop. You come too.
Me too?
Don't worry about it. Just let me handle it. I'll be gentle.
Is it like a costume? What is it?
Teacher?
It's me, Superstar Detective Desuhiko.
Huh? So the cute girl next to you is Yuma?
Oh, why me?
Are you really the same people? You didn't just switch out with someone?
Kurumi, if someone talks to you on your way home, don't follow them, okay?
Just kidding. This is my forte, disguise. I seared the image of this lady teacher into my mind as I passed her by earlier.
That's amazing! So this is the forte of a master detective!
I know, right? Isn't my voice just irresistible? I'll let you be my fan. If you join the after party, I'll even whisper in your ear if you want.
Yuma, you're so cute! Now we'll just look like friends when we're together.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, wait for me! I don't want some flat-chested uggo as a friend!
We should be good now. Let's go inside.
Yeah, like an undercover investigation.
Be sure to go straight home.
Okay! Aiko jumped off the roof of this school building.
Why don't we go up there to look?
How about we visit the theater club first? We're about to do a rehearsal on the school stage right now.
This school even has its own theater, huh?
That's right. If we go there, you can see what it's like at the club Aiko attended.
Let's take a look while we still can.
You take care of that. I'll go check another spot.
Another spot? You're not coming with us?
I stand out when I carry the backpack. I need to hide it someplace safe first. Don't worry about me and, do what you gotta do. I've set up your shot, so you better not miss. See you later, my man.
I think he's misunderstanding something. Is it really okay for him to go off on his own?
Let's go, Yuma. Oh, wait. Do you have a girl name now?
Yuma's fine.
The theater hall is this way. Follow me, Yuma.
Yeah.
Points.
It's very proper, like a real theater.
Right? The whole school gives a lot of attention to the theater club. There are 4 performances throughout the year, and people outside of the school sometimes come to watch. Kanai Ward doesn't have many options for entertainment, so our school's theater is very popular. That's why the battle to be the main lead is so intense. The star of the theater club becomes the star of Kanai Ward.
So it's seen as much more than a club activity.
Yes, this isn't just a single page of our youth. Everyone's competing as if their lives depend on it. A lot of them come from affluent or powerful families and take pride in being members of the elite.
Sounds like everyone's always on edge.
They're very graceful and don't show their true feelings while on stage, though. Shall we go in? Yeah!
Well,
Yeah.
well.
Oh! Everyone's so busy, they didn't even notice us coming in without permission.
This is the stage rehearsal after all. It's treated like the main performance itself. They leave the curtains open and allow people to watch. More students should show up to watch shortly.
I'm not used to this atmosphere. It makes me nervous.
Why are you getting nervous when you won't even be on stage? We're only here to find out the truth behind Aiko's death. Let's search carefully. Wait, that's no way to talk to a master detective! Sorry, I'm starting to talk to you like any other friend.
It's alright. It helps me blend in.
Huh? So it's alright to be friendlier? I'll go all out if you don't mind.
Sure.
What do you what? What do you mean go all
I
out?
wish you were dead. I wish you'd die in a lake with your feet sticking out.
Oh, Yuma. All 4 of them are here together right now.
All 4? What do you mean?
The 4 members of the theater club that I think have something to do with Aiko's death. See? They're on stage right now. The 2 in costumes are the main leads this time. The blonde, high-class looking girl on the right is Karin.
Just
The
Karen.
English-looking one on the left is the other protagonist, Waruna. Below the stage is the honor student, Yoshiko. The one keeping a low profile in the windbreaker is Kurene.
I don't know that's low profile. That's
So you
Friendly
think
dress.
those 4 are suspicious? But why?
I have my reasons. Look at Karin, the classy one. Her beauty is unbelievable for a high schooler. The moment Aiko was gone, she had no problem climbing to the top. She
I don't know
has
what
a
that
strong
means.
fervor for acting, and seems to have no interest in making friends with others. I suppose you could say she's the uncooperative type who only thinks about herself. Her father has a lot of influence in real estate, so he applies lots of pressure too.
So you think that's why she took down Aiko to become the main lead?
I hate to say it, but I think it's possible.
It's true that this Karin does have an extraordinary grace to her. But I think that dour look on her face reveals her inner thoughts. Am I really walking down the right path? Did I wind up somewhere I'm not meant to be? I can almost hear her thinking that. In some ways, she's a lot like me.
Huh? How are you alike. You sure don't look classy yourself.
I'll ignore that.
The other lead, Waruna, is the kind that only does what she wants on her own terms. But she can play any role like she's a true genius. She's still rough around the edges according to critics, but she doesn't seem to care about what others think of her.
Why do you suspect her?
She's the kind who doesn't hold back when it comes to getting what she wants and doesn't care what anyone thinks. As you can imagine, she's always butting heads with someone. Waruna would never admit defeat, ever. That's why everyone else is afraid of her, and she only talks to a few girls who follow her around. If someone with that kind of pushy personality got into an argument with Aiko...
You're saying it's not out of character for her to take more drastic measures.
Yes.
It's a bit of a stretch, but considering how she did become one of the main leads, she could be considered suspicious.
That's Yoshiko below the stage. She's an actress, but she's managing the stagehands as production assistant this time. Everyone is talking about how Kaden will be the next big star. But within the theater club, Yoshiko is more popular by an overwhelming degree. She prioritizes the team over the individual. She's a kind, mild-mannered honor student. The only reason the theater club is able to function is thanks to her leadership.
And you think someone like her could have killed Aiko?
I don't personally suspect her that much, but Aiko used to be the club's leader. After she died, Yoshiko picked up right where she left off. I believe she's the only one who could ever take over Aiko's role. So Yoshiko maybe felt Aiko had what she thought was rightfully hers.
But would she resort to murder to change that?
I don't want to believe she would, but I can't say it's impossible. Kurane, the one in the wings wearing the windbreaker, manages the light since she wasn't chosen for a lead role. But when it comes to pure acting ability, she's one of the best. I guess you could say her acting method is distinct. Like, she's the only one who can do what she does.
It just seems like, I don't really want to be here.
Or it's more like no one really knows what she's thinking. She's often alone in class too.
I don't think it's
Do
her.
you think she's also a suspect?
She always aims for the lead role. Besides, who knows what she's thinking?
I don't think it's
So
her.
you're saying maybe she actually despised Aiko and tried to take out her competition?
Maybe. It's why I consider her another suspect.
I see. Alright then. The main leads are Kaden and Waruna. There's also Yoshiko, the group leader, and Kurane, the distinctive one. And in your eyes, Kurumi, you find them all suspicious?
I'm sure they'd be mad if they heard me, but yes, I do. Though the four of them are rivals, they weren't particularly hostile to each other before. However, after Aiko passed away, they started fighting for the main role. They all rarely speak to each other now.
That's intense. It's true that it does seem suspicious. So did you gather all that information yourself, Kurumi?
To tell you the truth, I joined the theater club after Aiko's death in hopes of finding out what really happened.
You're really determined, huh?
I am. I won't give up until I discover the truth behind Aiko's death.
She must have been devastated by the loss of her friend. But she still found a way to push herself forward. All this to find the truth.
What if it was her?
See, sometimes the truth can be a goal that helps you press onward. Then I need to do what I can to
'Cause
help her.
She's
I have to
still
find the
like,
truth behind this case.
she could still be suspicious.
On the other hand, some truths make you want to die when you discover them.
Be quiet. Besides, even if that were the case, If I let the truth be buried like this, more bad things could happen. That's why I'm going to help her find the truth. It's my duty as a detective.
Will you stop confusing detectives with heroes? Regardless, I have nothing to do with this, so whatever.
For someone who has nothing to do with it, you sure have some strong opinions.
Hey, Kurumi! You came at the right time! We're short-handed right now. We could use some help in the wings. You mind lending a hand?
Huh? But I'm...
Oh, don't mind me. I'll watch the stage from here.
Then I'll go help. Let's meet back here once I'm done.
Who's the cutie? A classmate?
Yeah, something like that.
Where have you been hiding such a cute girl? Why don't you invite her to the theater club?
Right.
Looks like it's about to begin. She said this would be just like the actual performance. I wonder what it's like.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you for coming by after school when everything's so busy.
Tetsuhiko? What is he doing?
Before the theater club starts their performance, there's something I want everyone to hear. It's my debut song! I've practiced so much for this big day! Here it goes! Give me the spotlight! Hey!
He's so dumb.
Now we will begin Etheria Academy's Theater Club rehearsal performance.
Why would you do that, Tetsuhiko? What if they see through your disguise? Oh, come on, man. What's wrong with a little fun? A star always wants to stand on stage.
You're kidding me. Even if your disguise is perfect, that was reckless of you.
Oh, it's fine to be reckless and my disguise is perfect. Damn, ruined my chance for an amazing debut.
Anyway, the performance is about to start.
I knew I would find you here, Natasha.
I knew you would come, Anatoly. You have not changed at all in the past 10 years. Nay, you have become even more beautiful. You, however, have changed. Your face is scarred and you look stern. I've longed for the days we spent here together. Back then, the world shone bright in the colors of the rainbow. But now, the only world I see is colored with crimson, draped in the blood of my fallen comrades. Behold, even my own hands are stained red. Yet, you are still pure, unchanged from that day. You really believe I have not changed? In truth, I had no choice in the matter. But because I did change, I chose to remain as I once was. I see. These 10 years were long for us both indeed.
Within the tall, white walls, a clear fountain and colorful flowers decorated the garden. This garden was the world to these two young girls. They held hands and ran through the sunflower field. They sang to the blue sky and wore white clover crowns they had given one another. The sunset was ever golden. Even the rare rain glittered brightly. The world was perfect. everything shone like the shimmer in a rainbow. At the very least, that was how it was within these walls. The two sisters, Anatoly and Natasha,
Anatoly.
were princesses of a 300-year-old kingdom to the far west. Since birth, they had never gone beyond the castle walls. Their youths were spent together alone. Sisters by birth, they had a happy life together. But one day, their peace abruptly ended. A rebellion struck. The military took the castle and declared the start of a new nation. Royal family members who resisted were executed, and their corpses hung in the garden. The castle walls were destroyed, and the flowers trampled. Anatoly and Natasha escaped the castle at night thanks to their servants. But amidst the chaos, the two sisters were separated. Their hands brushed against each other. It would be the final time they ever touched. Natasha was hidden in a neighboring small nation. An ally of old, the princess was welcomed with the highest honor. However, Anatoly continued her journey of escape with the remaining members of the royal family. They traveled the frontier to avoid pursuers as they searched for a land of peace. As they continued down this path, their comrades fell one after another. 10 years have passed since.
Their performance is so intense in person, I can't take my eyes off the stage. Oh. Oh.
Who is that?
Was that Yoshiko? Maybe she went to the restroom.
I took up the sword for the first time after I left the castle. It was also the first time I killed. Have you ever witnessed a soldier's dying moments? As blood flows from open wounds, all you'll hear is a death rattle. Men speak proudly of honor and pride, but those vanish when you're on the battlefield.
Over the span of 10 years, Natasha was welcomed as the new head of state for a small neighboring nation. She knew full well that her lineage was being taken advantage of for the nation's development. However, she had no choice but to allow this to happen. Meanwhile, Anatoly traveled the land. She had grown to become a leader of the wandering warrior tribes in the region. The sword she had mastered to survive had become the hope for many.
A weird
The fight
angle.
to regain their homeland had begun for these two princesses. It all began when the former kingdom, now a military dictatorship, invaded the nation protecting Natasha. Natasha declared war, promising to regain control of her former castle. Seeing an opportunity, Anatoly rallied the people of the land to mount an invasion. They rode for the kingdom. At first, Natasha was disadvantaged, but the balance shifted upon uniting with Anatoly's forces. The enemy commanders saw the forces surrounding the castle. They knew there was no way to escape, and quickly surrendered. The war ended in a single day. And yet, people do not know of the 10 years of strife these two girls endured. The royal family was rebuilt, but the peace they had once known was not immediately restored. Natasha's forces desired control over the conquered kingdom, However, Anatoly's camp also sought control, having achieved many merits in battle. Though the two girls reached out to one another, their hands would never
Get
touch
these
again.
bots out of here, man.
They were
Bitch.
fated to strike each other down.
Fix that, yo. Don't know like what to.
If we continue to fight, more blood will be spilled, weakening our nation. Hence why only one of us shall be queen and end this war. There is no path before us where we can walk hand in hand as we did back then.
I know. I am prepared for what we must do. It's why I've waited here for you. Draw your sword. We shall now decide who is fit to become queen.
Drop the facade, Natasha. For these past 10 years, you sat on the throne as a princess. I know you know not how to wield a sword. I refuse to stain my hands with your blood. I could never will myself to kill you.
Oh wow.
At this rate, the nation will perish. Draw your sword, Anatoly!
Natasha.
Whoa! Who turned out the light? Well, I was asleep the whole time, so it was already dark anyway.
Is she talking in her sleep? That was weird. Wait, why am I wasting time thinking about it? The lights are on again. Back to the show.
Now, let us eat.
Yes, allow me to pass the plate.
Thank you, Anatoly.
The two spent time together again, for the first time in years. However, they could not run through the garden like they used to. Together, they carried the lives of tens of thousands on their shoulders. What was expected of the girls was no longer a crown of flowers, but a real crown instead.
If I could simply defer the throne to you and end it all, I would have done so in the beginning. A queen's crown would fit you better, Natasha. However, the war would not simply end there.
How did it end up this way? What are we supposed to do?
Natasha wept in anguish as Anatoly gently embraced her.
How wonderful it would be if we could flee somewhere together.
But both knew full well that could not be. After a long silence and much internal strife, Natasha rose. She knew this could not go on forever, for the nation and for themselves. She invoked her nation's ancient tradition. A new queen would be chosen through a duel of cups and poison.
Let us end this, Anatoly.
Natasha, what do you intend to do?
What is she trying to
Leave it
do?
for the heavens to decide who will survive. On the day we were separated, I was given this poison by our family in order to commit suicide.
What?
Switch the glasses around until I cannot tell which one has the poison in it. Once you are finished, I will reorder the glasses as well.
The Duel of Poisoned Cups. Very well. We shall ask God which of us deserves to survive. Though perhaps it will be the god of death that answers. Finished.
It is my turn then. I am ready.
I grant you the right to select a glass. I shall take the remaining one.
Very well.
Makes it easier. It's much closer to her. Cheers, and they both die.
Natasha, promise me. Promise, if you survive, you will bring peace to this kingdom. And be a bit more selfish in your personal life. That would balance things out, I think.
I also have something to say, Anatoly. If you survive, wear a dress fit for a queen, no matter how much you hate it. Well then, to the new queen.
Okay, let's call it now. Blue one dies. Whoa. Was that real?
Huh? Cotton! Huh? What? Is she? But...
He actually died.
Right? She's dead! She's really dead! Somebody call an ambulance!
What in the what? That's wild. I thought they were just rehearsing.
What do I do? What do I do? Somebody call for a teacher!
I thought it was just I thought it was just a rehearsal. You know what? Somebody must have switched out the poison.
What's going on?
Oh, shit. Late though.
What happened? Is this part of the show?
No, I don't think so. I think this is real.
What's her name? Wendy.
Real corpse on the stage?
Hasn't come back yet. So he is suspect.
Detectives come in. We have to do something.
Oh, no. I can't deal with corpses.
Huh?
Dead people's faces terrify me. I can't handle looking at him. And the blood! What's with the blood? It's all way too horrifying. I can't deal with gory stuff.
You're joking, right? You're a master detective.
But I'm not assigned to murders. I mainly handle undercover investigations and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'll leave this to you. I grant you the right to investigate the crime scene, rookie.
What?
I'll use my disguise ability and try to leave the panicking students out of here. I'll leave the rest to you.
Everyone, stay calm! Let's all move into the hall in an orderly manner!
Yuma! What do I do? This is awful!
Stay calm, Kurumi. That wasn't an act just now, right?
That's not in the script. Cotton really coughed up blood. She's really dead.
Who could have thought a real murder would happen during a play? First Aiko and now Cotton? Is this school cursed?
Yuma, it's a murder case. What if the Peacekeepers come? They'll just cover it up again. Please, I need your help. Please investigate this case, Yuma.
You want me to do it? Got it.
You're just doing what she says again? Wow! If you want to get on the flat-chested Uggo's good side that badly...
Hey, you also want to peek at the crime scene for your own reasons.
Busted.
Anyway, it'll be trouble when the Peacekeepers arrive. Let's search the crime scene before they get here.
Gone the whole time, so that's a little sus. A lot of
All right.
investigation time. I hope
I'm not
with
sure
the way
if will
things
help,
go,
but
it will
can you tell me
go
what I saw?
perfectly,
Yes,
and
please.
that Tuesday
During
I
the
get to
performance, I was doing
solve
odd
the
jobs in
case.
wings.
That's the goal.
Aside from the theater club members, there wasn't anyone wondering about
Kurumi
like an
is her name.
outsider. I mean, other than when Desuhiko jumped in right at the beginning of the play.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Well, that's part of the investigation, right? You can't see everyone from the stage after all. Isn't that why he went up there? So he could memorize all the faces that were there?
Right. I think he just wanted attention. But setting that aside, since she didn't see any outsiders, the only persons of interest are those within the theater club. I'll keep that in mind while taking a look around. I've done a few investigations already. I should be able to handle this now.
Yet you were hopelessly reliant on yours truly until now. I see it's not your brain making the decisions anymore.
The eyes are wide open from agony. The body is completely motionless. I can immediately tell she's dead. Though she displayed many expressions while acting, her face is frozen in death in the end. This isn't an act. She was struck by an abrupt and unscripted death.
Was it poison?
That's most likely the case. There are no external injuries, and given the circumstances, she must have ingested poison. This will be tough to solve if that's the case. I know nothing about poison.
What? A detective who doesn't know his poisons? Don't tell poison virgin! Ew, gross! Well, you perverted little detective. Get on your knees and apologize, and maybe I'll teach you a thing or two. How about something like, I'm sorry, I should know my place. I can't live without you, Shinigami!
If she was murdered with poison while on stage, the poison must have been prepared somewhere else. I need to look for that while checking out anywhere else that seems suspicious.
Hey, don't ignore me, you jerk! Yep, it's a corpse.
Investigation. Round. Okay.
My place is among the gentry, so these don't suit my palate.
There's a script on the...
That's the script of the play. Someone...
The script describes the character Natasha, played by Cotton. After that, the glasses are shuffled on stage. After that, Cotton takes the first glass. Unfortunately, Kurumi, it says make sure...
It's to make the result feel unpredictable to the audience. If the glasses are visible, no matter how fast they are shuffled...
The script doesn't say anything about how many times...
Exactly. There's no... You just pick any glass and act out in the script. But...
I see. Since the instructions...
I don't think it's the girl in the yellow dress. I think she...
This file is supposed, but it's empty now. To be sure, the poison in this file wasn't...
Absolutely. The contents spill easily because of the loose lid. So
I did hear the drop though when they
Cotton
poured
just
it.
pretended to pour poison from the vial into the...
Then it's hard to imagine there...
It was actually stuff. I heard it.
There are two glasses on the... I think this glass was supposed to be stored upside down. Cotton was the victim. Maybe poison... Hey, do you know...
Oh, it's the girls on prop...
Do you know where this glass was before...
Props are kept in the theater club storage.
The theater club storage? I just thought it could be... But there's the risk of being caught if...
Oh,
poison
like
was
they
applied.
rubbed it onto the
But
glass or
like
something?
The glass should have...
After school...
Yes.
There's a wine bottle on the table. Cotton poured the liquid from this bottle and started to suffer after drinking it. Then that means there's a chance the poison was mixed into this bottle. This isn't wine in here, right?
Of course not. It's just grape juice. I poured out the bottle and replaced what was inside.
Huh? You, Kurumi?
After class, I was asked to help out before I went to get you. I'm still a theater club member after all.
Were both the wine and grape juice sealed before you swapped them out?
Yes. I received the unopened wine bottle from a club member. I uncorked the bottle and poured the wine down the sink. It's a waste, but we can't drink it anyway. After that, I went to the cafeteria and bought a can of grape juice. Of course, this was also unopened. I poured the juice into the bottle, then put the cork back. I passed the bottle to a club member and my job was done. That bottle was then placed with the glasses on the shelf before the performance.
I see. With so many people around, poison couldn't be added to the bottle after it was placed on stage. If poison was mixed in, it'd be before it was brought on stage.
On this table. Looked at the corpse.
Not only is... Could this...
If So, those most suspicious are caught. Is the culprit? I need Kurumi was in the wings the whole time, so perhaps she... Before the incident occurred.
I didn't see Yoshiko in the wing.
Oh, right. During the performance, I noticed Yoshiko walking down the aisle. I thought she was coming back from the restroom, but I didn't see her take her seat. Where could she...
I don't think it's her.
Did you notice anything?
But
She was listening to music right up to...
Did she go near the glasses or...
I wasn't watching her the entire time.
Waruna was the closest to the victim, but still, how did she add the... Wait, right after the lights went, her back was toward the audience, so I couldn't see her hands. Could she have poured hidden? Did she have any other opportunities? The next time
no,
she
but
touched
here's the...
glasses was during the shuffling scene. But it was Karin who moved the glasses and bottle. She also prepared the poison vial.
But also,
After shuffling, Karin
if
was the
she
one who
did
chose the
that,
first glass.
she would have had to like put the poison in one of the glass and be like, she's gonna pick that one. You know what I mean? Why would she take that chance of like putting one down or putting poison in one of the cups and then be like, hopefully she picks the one with poison? You know what I mean? Like, why would she even risk a chance poisoning herself?
What about Kurine? Did she seem strange before the incident occurred?
I haven't seen Kurane. She was working up above the whole time.
Above? Oh, she was managing the lights then.
There's a catwalk above to adjust the lights, and that's where Kurane was supposed to be. So I didn't see her in the wings. There's another girl handling the lights, so it would be helpful to speak to her.
Wake up, baby.
Before the performance, did you notice anything off about Karin?
Well, I think she was more on edge than usual. She yelled at underclassmen who were late in preparing for the show. She also paced around restlessly. That's not just today. She's been that way since Aiko's death. Maybe the whole battle for the lead role had stressed her out. But since she was murdered after Aiko, she should be considered another victim, right? If she knew someone was out to get her, then it's not strange for her to be mentally unstable.
The ones fighting for the lead role are Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurine. None of them seem particularly suspicious so far.
Hey, how long are you gonna keep this up? I'm so over playing 20 questions with this ugly chick.
That reminds me, the lights went dark during the performance, right? The entire hall was blacked out. Wouldn't it be possible for someone to sneak up on stage and place the poison then?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that, but I don't think it's possible.
Why not?
The blackout lasted for only 5 seconds. We measure it each time to ensure there are no mistakes. So someone would have to move through the dark, get on stage, apply the poison, and get away, all in 5 seconds. That sounds impossible to me. If they were in a hurry, their footsteps would have been heard by everyone too.
From the audience, it may be impossible, but what about from the wings?
No, there were multiple club members, including me, in the wings at all times. While the lights are out, we are always on standby to support the actors.
Was the
If someone went on
backstage or the
stage,
wings,
the other members
basically.
and I would have noticed.
I guess it's not possible then.
Even an amateur has more logic than you. I guess you're useless without a certain someone. this side.
Somebody who was like, I don't want to help you. You sure are helping a lot.
There's no point in going that way.
She mentioned that the catwalk are those the stick.
Would you like...
Yeah. The spotlights.
Yeah.
So you can move the lights as needed for the plot. The table is direct. You can't see the glasses getting shuffled from the audience seats.
Yo, are we thinking the same person who killed Karen also killed
I could find out for
Aiko?
sure if I could talk to someone.
Are we
was
thinking
up
that?
here.
Okay, that's all there is.
Well, I think I've checked all that I can for now. I have a good idea of how things work around here. It seems certain Cotton died from drinking poison, but I couldn't find any clues that point to how it was done.
Oh, stuck already, Mr. Pervert Detective? If you need my adorable angel's whisper to help, maybe you should get on your knees and beg.
What angel? You're a death god. I shouldn't even pay attention to her. But she's right. I'm stuck. What should I do?
Yuma, if you're done with the crime scene investigation,
Questioning?
aren't you going to talk to Yoshiko?
Oh.
She's... But how do... I joined the club only recently, so they... Even though you're disguised as...
That's it! Maybe this could work if he could disguise as any of the girls and start...
Who that? Oh.
The Peacekeepers? Aw, they're here already.
That woman... She was the one with that...
Use the right hand.
I am the Amaterasu Peacekeepers Vice Director, the trusted right hand, showered with love by Director Yomi himself.
I have a feeling that Martina or Yomi are going to... I have a strange feeling that they're going to... One of them is going to backstab the other.
Whoops. Looks like she found out you snuck into a girls' school. I think this deserves the death penalty, don't you?
There's a reason why I'm dressed this way.
What are you doing? Hurry up and make the arrest.
Wait, I can explain!
Huh? What?
You have no right to remain silent. You have no right to talk to a lawyer either. You only possess two rights. Confess the truth, and beg Amaterasu Corporation for mercy.
Huh?
Take her away.
Hey! What's going on?
Please, wait!
Are you sure you want to try and stop Amaterasu Peacekeeper Vice Director Martina?
I don't want to,
Tell
but...
me, why are you taking Kurumi?
To arrest her, naturally. On the suspicion of murdering Karin.
This shit, not even confirmed.
What? Why would I do that?
We have reached this conclusion following an interrogation with a person of interest. According to them, you were responsible for handling the contents of the wine bottle prior to the start of the play. It's clear you took the opportunity to pour poison inside it.
It was only grape juice. I didn't add any poison.
Besides, where would she even get poison from?
Ms. Martina, this was discovered in the chemistry lab.
Oh, it appears my deduction was correct. The poison was right under our noses. It seems to have been a particularly potent one. The label warns that even a small amount ingested can result in death. The bottle is unsealed, and some of the liquid is missing. There's no mistake. You secretly stole this from the chemistry lab and used it for murder, didn't you?
I don't know anything about it.
That bottle is way too big to be stolen without anyone noticing.
What a worthless comment. one could simply unseal it in the chemistry lab and put the substance in a smaller container to take wherever desired, which could then be directly poured into the wine bottle.
If you're gonna pick a fight, you better have some logic backing you up. This is the last time I'll do this for you. There's a warning on the bottle. This chemical will react to oxygen in open air, rendering it harmless 30 minutes after the bottle is unsealed.
Huh? After 30 minutes, it becomes harmless?
If you think that's important, go for broke and try pointing it out.
I'm curious about what's written on the bottle's warning label.
Warning label. This chemical will react to oxygen in open air, rendering it harmless 30 minutes after the bottle is unsealed. It has been 30 minutes since the murder occurred. If this chemical was unsealed at the time of the crime, it will have already lost its potency. Let us check. Nothing. It seems likely that this poison was used as the murder weapon. Which means the crime was possible only for someone at the school with access to the chemistry lab. However, this fact does not contradict her being the killer.
Wait, no!
I am well aware that many of Etheria Academy's students are children of those affiliated with Amaterasu Corporation. However, that cannot be used as an excuse to bend the truth. Criminals must be punished as criminals. For that is justice. Now be gone. Any additional interference, and you'll be arrested as well. Take her away. And dispose of the corpse on stage before it rots. Corpses spoil so quickly due to the rain and humidity in this town.
Why? There must be a mistake. It wasn't me.
That's right, she's not the killer. Please, listen to me.
I warned you not to interfere any further.
She swapped out the contents of the bottle before the play began. And the incident occurred more than 30 minutes into the play. If the chemical used in the crime becomes harmless after 30 minutes, then it's impossible for her to be the culprit.
I see. How logical and beautiful. There is beauty in being logical with all things, much like the golden ratio. Like gazing upon a flawless art piece, and the more delicate it appears, the more excited I become envisioning the moment I pulverize it!
Okay.
Huh?
Logic is meaningless in the face of ultimate power! It is nothing but a glass ornament beneath an iron hammer! No! I'm so excited!
What's with her?
I guess all the Peacekeeper higher-ups are perverts without exception.
Now, my soft and fragile-looking student, your play acting as a detective is over.
Play acting?
If you intend to continue interfering with our justice, then you will be pulverized.
Help me, Yuma!
Yuma? I've heard that name somewhere. No, Never mind. I don't know a little girl like you.
Play acting as a detective? She's right. What am I doing? I've mistaken detectives for superheroes. Justice is a matter of opinion. With enough conviction, anything can be considered justice. It's only an assumption, completely worthless and completely powerless.
Hey, I told you all students must wait on the lower level. Stop wandering around and go join the others.
Kurumi was taken away. What should I do? Do I just walk away as if nothing happened? No, I can't do that. Kurumi believed in me. She said that detectives are heroes. I'm no hero, but I'm the only one who can save her right now. I have to do something. The truth is still hidden. To discover the truth behind this case, and to find out who the real killer is, I need Desuhiko's help. I need his disguise ability to get information from the club members. You know... Yeah.
Well,
For now...
Oh no.
More points, baby.
This...
oh, you're that cutie who was with Kurumi. What are you doing here? If you don't go underground, they'll be mad at you.
Yeah.
I was called for questioning, but now I'm heading back. Let's go together.
Oh, it's fine. I'll be right there, so...
You sure?
Well, I was curious. Like, Yoshiko...
Yeah, Yoshiko is feeling pretty shocked right now. Waruna is with her usual friend group in the makeup room. As for Kurane, maybe she's in the staff room with the other club members. I'll be...
Renee?
I'm sorry. My student is distressed.
You okay, Yuma? I'm fine, but Kurumi got caught by the Peacekeepers. Are you serious? What are you gonna do? Desuhiko,
Don't tell me you want to keep
I know it's reckless. The chief even told.
You gotta save the
No, it's.
My man. But those bastards question.
Couldn't you make up an excuse to leave?
Yeah, I probably could, but maybe I could slip out in disguise, but...
Then what should I do?
There's another solution. I'll disguise you. So
you want me?
Yeah, I'll give you a voice changer. But if this goes on for much longer, we'll...
What?
It puts a huge strain on... Not really.
I mean, this saying I...
Besides, I'm a master to... So...
She could be
what do you
a...
want to disguise as? Tell me.
Rumi could be a suspect.
I want to disguise as Yoshiko.
The last person
So,
I feel like
the star candidate of the theater club. She's known for
it wouldn't
being
be a bad
honest
choice
and
because
nice.
they say she's always alone, so then seeing her walk up to
know all
people and
about
asking
her.
questions would
Why do you think I wanted her on
same
the
as the other girl
Once
who
I've
was
seen her
on
face,
stage
I
with
never
Karen.
forget it. Just leave it to me.
He's probably one of the other last people to be walking around asking.
Pardon me. She said she's not feeling well. May I accompany her to the restroom? I'm sorry. We'll be back right away.
Alright, that was perfect. I slipped a voice changer under your clothes, so be sure to use it. Oh, also, just a heads up, touching your own boobs won't feel good or anything.
I'm not gonna touch them.
We'll see about that. Perverted detective.
I'm heading back now. Get going.
Yoshiko is supposedly well respected by everyone. I hope I can extract information from different theater members. But I better be careful and avoid the real Yoshiko. I think Yoshiko is in the rest area, and Waruna's the makeup room. Kurune should be in the staff room.
A perverted cross-dressing detective appears. No. Huh?
No.
Just wanted to see if there was anything I could like to.
Oh!
The theater hall is currently closed. All students who...
The pervert detectives roaming around.
What is it?
I forgot. I'm me. Not.
Oh!
That's.
Can we have some time alone for a bit?
I didn't mean to do that.
About what happened.
How could you show your face here after murder?
Huh?
You're not supposed to be here. So stay away from—
Wait! Enough! I have enough.
That was... I heard they were on bad terms. On top of that, Warren thinks Yoshiko is the killer.
Interesting. Tough room.
You're so oblivious, Master. And a creeper, too.
Yoshiko! Why'd you— I was so scared. I watched from above the whole— I'm so scared.
Hey, if you were—
I was.
Then tell me, did Kurane do anything strange? Did she carry anything suspicious?
No. She came to the catwalk before the performance and was— If she did anything out of the ordinary, though to be honest, it feels really— Oh, I wish you— Anyway, why do you ask?
Oh, no.
Yep.
That's important.
Remember
Thank
the
you
duel
for
with
that.
poisoned cup? Could you see that?
Although the audience couldn't, I could see there. As part of the lighting crew, that was— Yoshiko! You called— It's the scene where we shine the spot—
Oh.
It's the presentation. Kurane puts the spotlight on one of the glasses first, then I immediately put another spotlight down. Were you?
I was!
Wow!
Maybe there's something I need to—
That's very vital information.
It's a club locker. I should open it.
You're— Oh, yeah?
There's the glass.
The script and makeup items are neatly placed. Huh? There's a glass in the back. What is this?
Could be Yoshiko. I could be dressed as the killer.
It's a two-shot photo of Yoshiko and... who? That's about it.
That's important, though.
It's a club...
Did you forget using the situation?
Can't do when there's other people.
Hey! What's wrong? Oh!
What's going on?
Hey,
Yoshiko? I'm sorry.
She suddenly... She looked like she wanted to say something. Maybe she'll talk...
Interesting.
You managed it well.
Huh?
You're getting good at playing dumb, too. You really are the top actress after all.
Are you talking about—
You really want to say that?
She seems to believe Yoshiko is the... Is there something about...
I think Yoshiko is like a fake act. Like, she's actually super mean. In the inside.
Hey.
For now...
What's— Is there a—
Yes.
a glass?
Yes.
Oh,
Huh? We originally planned to use wine glasses, so last time you bought 4 others. 2 backups were on the prop shelf, but there was only— Oh, they're good.
You saw it in my...
Yes.
Did you notice anything?
No, they were spotless.
Thank you. Yeah, suspicious.
Even if—
That.
Gun? Oh, it's just a...
That's the—
Interesting. What was that gonna do? Not doing anything. Used or something?
The costume? Do you not remember me?
here every day, but she stands out a lot. Could it be she? What do you
She's quiet.
Not on good terms.
That should be enough.
Can I switch characters? Is that a thing?
People treat Yoshiko exactly. That being said, do they think she poisoned? But I don't see her as. I think I need to.
He's still a suspect. Don't disregard.
Teacher? Oh, what's wrong? You look pale. I'm sorry, but my student appears to be feeling rather anxious.
How's the investigation going? Who do you want to disguise as next?
I want to disguise as
Waruna. Alright, that's perfect. In fact, I'd totally bang you right now. If you're okay with that.
Hey, hold on! That's completely out of line!
I'm a superstar detective. Social norms don't apply to me. I refuse to hold myself back. But we can save the fun for later. Go investigate.
Waruna is supposed to be feared by the other members. I hope I can still get some information from them. But I better make sure I don't run into the real Waruna. Yoshiko is in the rest area, Waruna the makeup room, and Kurane the staff room, right?
Hey.
Yeah. So
Different perspectives.
Yeah.
Hey, said.
She hears me. I knew they weren't on good terms, but I need to.
Hey, Yoshiko.
You're the one who told me not to speak to you.
Huh?
It's unlike you to act like. Anyways, stop talking to me.
It's no use.
No.
Hey, you handled that poisoning scene with Cotton really well.
Huh?
I don't want to see you around here again.
I think she did
Is
do
that
it.
a compliment? No, there. So Yoshiko.
Oh, you know what it could be? They both. That's what it could. Holy moly! It's 11. I didn't realize we're late to go.
Oh.
Safe. This is getting interesting. Okay, tomorrow, Monday, we will be continuing more interrogations and stuff like that. However, we're already 24 hours in. Almost. Game's supposed to be like 36. There's like 3 more cases after. Like it real slow. Anyway, hey, I didn't realize it was so late, but thanks for watching. And we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow will just be more investigating. I want to save the trial for Tuesday if I can. Of course, if I end up finishing it earlier, then better for me, but if I can, I would like to save it for Tuesday. But anyway, that's going to be it. So